So hello everyone, my name is Gannon and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am going to tell you a small story, and after this small story I will ask question and reply so that I can practice by myself. And I just want to tell you guys, you should also do the same. You just create any small story and ask question and reply over that story so that you get habit to ask question and reply and create a story. If you want to become fluent in English, so you have to do nothing, just learn how to do conversation, how to create a story. So these are the topic which make you fluent in English. You just keep on practicing every day. Sometimes you just sometimes you can describe your daily routine, sometimes you can describe your friend's daily routine, and sometimes you describe your what you did so far, you can describe it. And if you don't want to go for, so you should describe any fake story, any small story. I'm not talking about a big story. So you just create any small story, and after that you can ask question and reply, such as I'm going to show you how can you do this. So, such as I was at my home in the morning and I was watching TV. Suddenly, someone knocked the door. So I went toward the door and I opened the door. I saw my friend. I welcomed him. I welcomed him, and he came inside. And I said, "Hey, bro, how are you?" He said, "Yes, I'm fine." And he said, "Actually, so." I said, "Hey, what brings you here?" He said, "I have come here to take my book." I said, "Okay." Then I give him. Then I went into my room and I unzipped my bag and I took my friend's book out of my bag and I gave him. And after that, he went away his home. So guys, I just create a small story, and if I want, so I can create one more story. So such as 2 days ago I was in my room and I was studying. Suddenly my mother called me. She was in the kitchen, she was preparing lunch. She she called me from the kitchen, so I went to her and she said, "Hey, actually we have run out of sugar, so you have to buy sugar." So she gave me 50 rupees and I went to nearby shop, and from there I bought 1 kg sugar, and then I came back to my home and I handed over the sugar to my mom, and my mom started making tea, and I just went into my room and I again started studying. So you can just create any small story, not a big story. First you go for 2 to 3 sentence story, and then you can go for a long story as much as you can. So, and there are some certain structure, not so many structures, such as was, were, and second form, and not more than that. If I create a story, you can see, you just listen carefully how many structure I just use. So I'm going to create one more story so that you can also do the same. So suppose extra day I was going to market. While I was going to market, suddenly it started raining. So I there was a house, and so I decided to go that house. So I went that house, and there was a person who was sitting out of his house, and he said, "Hey, please come inside." So I went inside. He gave me a chair and I sat, and I just stayed there for half an hour. And when the rain stopped, then I went to market. Having reached market, I bought so many vegetables, and being laden with so many vegetables, I came back to my home. And having reached home, I handed over all the vegetable to my mom, and my mom went into the kitchen and she put most of the vegetable in the refrigerator. And then and after that I just went into my room and I started using my mobile. So this is a small story So if you know the structure, you just create any story. You can create any story. And if I talk about question and answer, you just make question and answer. So like this. So Gyanen, at what time did you go to market? Well, I went to market around 3 p.m. So while you was going to while you were going to market, so what happened on the way? Well, while I was going to market, it started raining. So when it started raining, so what did you do? Well, in order to save myself from drenching, I decided to go to. I decided to take a shelter. There was a house, so I went there. So when you reach there, so with whom did you meet? Well, there was a kind person. So he called me and he said, "Come here," and he gave me chair and I sat there. Okay, so how much time did you spend there? Well, I spent half an hour over there. Okay. So what did you buy from the market? From the market, I bought so many vegetables. Which type of vegetables did you buy? Well, I bought, some green vegetable like I bought rich gourd, bottle gourds, and potatoes, and so many vegetables. So when did you come back to your home from the market? Well, I come back to my home at 6:30 in the evening. Okay. So after reaching home, what did you do? After reaching home, I went into my room and I started studying. Okay. So guys, can you see, if you know structure, especially past, such as my if I talk about in Hindi, so there are some certain structure. मैं गया, I went, मैं आया, I came, मैंने कुछ खाया, I ate. You have to just create second form. There is a structure which you can use in your storytelling, subject plus second form, and other structure is subject plus was were. You can show your position. And third third structure is continue. If you are doing something, you can say I was studying, I was making tea, I was taking food, like that. So thank you so much everyone. If you like this video, please subscribe and please keep practicing. Thank you so much everyone.